Ladies and gentlemen, for the 927th time, it is the Mason and Friends Show, featuring his Jewness.
What up, bitches?
As well as that dude called Big Mike.
Yeah. Oh, that was a little rough.
A little broken voice,
yeah, man,
Mike.
that shit. Look, I was about to cough, man. I had to catch it.
Me, I am Mahoney. Welcome to the Mason and Friends Show.
Yeah. What's happening, y'all? What's
Mike
good
up in
today?
here with the frog in his throat.
Yeah, man. I was about to cough and had to catch the cough, and I was like, nah, fuck it. Try to get through it.
We could start the show over if you really need.
Nah, hell no. Nah. We good. We ride through this shit. You know what I mean? We take the little choppy waves and all that shit. That's how we roll up in this piece.
Absolutely.
We live action with it.
All day. Every day.
We don't fuck around. We gonna give y'all the real from us.
Yeah, there's nothing else to do with it.
Nah.
What else is there could be done?
Here we are.
It's the real, raw, and uncut.
Yep. Fucking,
You see Puma dropping turtle shoes?
Yeah.
I'm about to buy all four.
Turtles dropping Pumas?
No, Puma's dropping turtles.
Puma's dropping the Turtles Edition shoes. They get the Michelangelo ones, the Donatello ones, the Leonardo ones, the Raphael ones.
Stop playing.
I ain't got the money to be spending on turtle shoes.
Oh, man.
God knows the thought has crossed my mind.
And them big ass motherfuckers ain't gonna look right when they stretch them out my size.
Well, Mike, any big ass shoes you wearing ain't gonna look right on your big ass foot.
Some do, but I remember back in the day, remember when they came out with the S Carters and the fucking G Money or the G Unit joints?
Sure.
Look fine on a motherfucker regular size like 9 and 10, but you take that motherfucker 15 and stretch it out, shit.
You like them shoes?
I mean, I don't so much even like them. It's what they are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't like them at all.
I liked the Ric Flair Woo shoes a lot more than I like the Turtles Pumas. If they were Adidas, I'm sure I would like them a whole lot more.
I don't like them.
Plus, I might have a little bit of faith in them actually fitting me.
Oh man, there was a dude named Sneaker Man Dan back in the day. He used to make custom shits, man. You get those, get your Air Force Ones or whatever, and he would custom design whatever you wanted on them. I always wanted a pair of like Venom joints, you know what I'm saying? Some Venoms or some King Kongs or fucking some Incredible Hulk shit.
Right.
You know?
I just watched Venom.
Which one?
I guess the last dance.
Oh, that shit was horrible.
Yeah.
Just
I didn't really like it.
Nah, it was rushed too quick. The story didn't make sense. Like they could have just done better, but of course they not. So they had to hurry up, wrap some shit up.
that seems to be how all the movies go.
Usually,
a whole lot of them anyway.
They want to hurry up and wrap some shit up.
Yeah.
You gotta take your time with some shit.
Rushing it.
Fucking so wifey brought some shit to my attention. She said she sent it to you on Facebook.
She sent me something. I ain't look at it.
And it was it makes perfect sense who Forrest Gump's daddy is. So
It's not. It ain't the Bandit. Time don't line up.
hold on.
Bandit was post Elvis, not pre Elvis.
Elvis wasn't out then, was he, with Bandit?
The Bandit was driving like a '78 Trans Am. It's physically impossible that the Bandit is the daddy of Forrest. It's cute and it's funny when you look at the Bandit banging Sally Fields.
That's what we're going with. We'll just go with that.
You know what I mean?
We'll just go with that. Let's just say theoretically, Smokey is Forrest's daddy because we think about it, because he left. And Smokey and the Bandit 2, fucking Frog had left him, you know what I mean? Started her own joint, so she started the fucking best whorehouse in Mobile, Alabama, you know what I mean? While he was doing the best whorehouse in Texas.
I don't know, Mike. It don't all quite jive for me. The car stuff is too in my face.
So yeah, you all in the car shit. I'm just like,
I know cars too well to think that the Bandit could be Forrest's daddy.
Nah.
Just because you know, time-wise, it lines up nicely with old Sally Field and young Sally Field. And that's the only thing that makes sense. Is like the reality of the world, real world, they could have been. But in the movie realm, it's not possible.
So you done fuck up the theory, man.
I fucked your theory up, dog. Because I seen that shit. I just wasn't going to bring it to the table because I knew it wasn't right. Because, you know, Forrest is getting chased by like a 48 Ford and being conceived in a 78 Trans Am.
Even the lawnmower was old as shit.
Right.
That he was driving for free.
The old snapper that he was riding around the fucking football field for free.
You know, I just cut that grass for free.
I like to doing it so much. I cut that grass for free.
When you got that much money, and you're just like, you know what, I like cutting grass. I'm gonna go cut the school's grass.
That's how we should think of Bezos. We shouldn't think of him as a rich prick. We should think of him as a fucking retard. It's like, instead of like cutting grass, he's just building yachts and having them tear down
bridges.
Ancient bridges.
We should look, you know what, okay. So now that you brought that up, let's take Elon and put him in a Forrest Gump kind of mode. Because, I mean, he is part Forrest, right?
Well, he's got that, there's some kind of tism going on with him. He ain't quite right.
He's got a little bit of Forrest in him. I say, he's not full on Forrest. He's like...
He's not full retard. He's like, if this was a movie about Elon's the perfect kind of mentally challenged because he's not full retard.
Yeah, because he's not like Daniel. Oh, he could be like Daniel. Nah, he's not like Daniel.
Daniel? Who's Daniel?
And the perfect sister or the other woman or the other sister?
The other sister.
Yeah, it's not Daniel.
The one where,
Carla Tate. Daniel, we did
What, where Juliette Lewis is like full retard?
They both are. They had themselves a good old relationship.
See, but I mean, I don't know, dude. It's all such a weird theory to like work with. Like, do you sterilize those mentally challenged folks and just let them fuck their brains out? You know what I mean? It's like you can't have them just getting pregnant and losing the baby over and over because they can't fully conceive how to like take care of the kid, and you got to put somebody else in charge of them to make sure that they raise the kid or get the kid out, or I don't know.
You know, you bring up a good fucking question.
It's some tricky shit. They can't take care of themselves. How they gonna take care of a kid?
I mean, yes, let them fuck. Let them have relations. Everybody should be able to have relations, you know? But having the two mentally challenged people being able to raise a child who probably isn't going to be mentally challenged.
Right. And the kid's going to be out intellectualizing them at 5 years old. 10 years old.
That's rough to think of. I never thought about that part of it.
That's like the first thing I think about when I hear about, like, you know, the mentally challenged having children. I'm like, whoa, hey.
I'm just stupid because I'm like, what sounds are they making when they're fucking? That's my shit. You know what I mean? Like, look, he's already making his head.
Well, Mike, that's because you come up with the dumbest. That's why he's shaking his head.
It fucks with him because now he's got to think about that too.
Look, I already know what kind of blank man shit they're making. I don't need to think about it.
He said he already knows.
Yeah, he doesn't understand why you don't know.
I'm saying they can get wild up in that motherfucker. Like what did Prince say?
He ain't say that.
Oh shit, but you said you had something written down?
Yeah, you know, I've been listening to that, the damn, jazz station, right?
Yeah.
And, you know how you people are, right? They said something about, they was talking about math being racist.
Math?
Yeah.
Yeah, math's racist now,
Math
you know?
is a racist subject. I was wondering how you feel about that.
How the fuck is math racist?
Because he was saying, like,
Because white people made it up.
white people basically made it up because, like, Einstein and all the fuckers or whoever was doing math, when math got started, they were usually all white people.
Nah, math did not come from fucking...
I'm pretty sure that the Muslims invented it in, like,
that was
10,000 years ago or whatever.
Kemet times back then, you know.
Plus, it's like civilization goes back probably way further back than we all know.
Yeah.
And there's all kinds of who knows what the fuck color.
Like how
motherfuckers coming up with math.
They knew how to navigate the stars and all this other shit and build motherfucking things way before shit. You had to have math.
I don't believe it was racist. This was just a question that was brought up because they do a lot
Who
of
brought this
talking.
question up?
I don't know who the doctor was that they were talking to, but that station, it's a lot of talking over music.
Oh, is this the jazz channel?
Yeah, this is the 89.3.
Yeah,
In the
89.3.
afternoon, there's a lot of talking. Usually no music.
Yeah, they're on that woke shit.
Yeah, this was I don't know who the fuck, they were probably some doctor or
Yeah.
some shit like that, or some professor or some bullshit. But he was talking about a lot of shit, but then that was the last thing that they brought up. And I was just like, how the hell is math racist, you know what I mean? Of course, I was thinking, why is it just because the Asians are so good at it? You know what I mean? That's where my mind was going with it. You know what I mean? But they didn't even mention anything about the Asians.
Yeah.
But see, the thing with
fuck,
that,
I don't know.
the thing with
If you
over
try to
there-
like say something's from like Greece or Italy or wherever, like then that's racist because it was white people that made it up. That's the mentality that's being like.
hold on, wait, let's say if it came from Greece,
Came
or
from
Italy,
like Greece and all that, like ancient, like Rome,
Like, where the real white people from?
like ancient Rome and ancient Greece.
no,
and
they're
shit.
actually from the Caucasus Mountains. That's what they're called, Caucasians. That's exactly why.
Well, I think that's where they all went because everybody comes from Africa.
Yeah.
So like we all started out black and we went to places where we had to evolve to not be black if it wasn't like
Well, see, the thing
if it
was,
wasn't regionally beneficial.
if you go back because of the amount of the skin tone, like white people that couldn't handle where they were at in Africa, so they had to go someplace where fucking they could handle the shit, and it ended up being the Caucasus Mountains.
No, they evolved when they got there.
Nah, they had to go. They had to leave. That son was fucking them up. The Caucasus Mountains.
No, they weren't. They wouldn't have been there because the sun wouldn't have. They changed when they went somewhere else. That's like how they say the origin of man is from Africa. Everybody started out
Yeah.
into one spot. They didn't all start out different colors and shit.
Oh no, over
They
time,
went places,
yeah.
and over time they
Over time, you gotta
developed.
adapt
That's why
to it.
Irish people look like they look, and Asian people look like they look, because it
Yeah.
all depends on where you are as to how you're,
But
whatever.
they found white people in the
developed.
caves. Because they was talking about, what was it? Oh, there was something that came up about how fucking, it was about washing their asses again. And they're like, people not washing their asses, they're like, at this point in time, they believe that is a white people kind of thing. Like, they know most white people that you talk to don't wash their ass every day. And I'm like, you know what?
Where do you get this stuff?
Bruh, I'm just saying.
You and your sources are completely ridiculous.
No, look, it's not even me. I'm telling you, Wifey has talked to numerous people, and they are talking about how they don't bathe every day. And I'm like, what? You gotta wash your ass.
Nobody
every day.
disagrees with that.
I
There's
wash
just
my
a
ass
lot of
twice
weird,
a day.
dirty motherfuckers out there that don't wash their ass. It's got nothing to do with the color of their skin. It's got to do with the foulness of their ass.
The people that you hear about that don't wash their asses.
What kind of scientific bullshit are you pulling?
It don't even have to be science.
You
This is
are
real
so
shit. Look, no.
full of shit.
Ashton Kutcher, all these
You are
motherfuckers. I'm
so
telling you.
full of shit.
You do. Out of all
full
the black
of
people
shit.
that you know, ask black. As a matter of fact, I want you to do this. This is gonna be your.
You want me to go ask black people if they wash their ass?
Ask the white folk that you work with. Hey man, do you wash your ass every day? Do you let the woman
I don't know.
down your
In
leg?
the culture that I live, I don't feel it's appropriate to ask everybody if they're actually washing their actual booty.
No,
Like I say, do you actually get inside your booty crack
Do you take a
and
shower?
wash your
or do
booty
you take
hole?
do you take a shower daily? Do you take a shower daily?
Because see, here's the thing. What you need to ask is, it's not do you bathe daily. When you bathe, do you specifically wash your asshole, your grundle, your
No, do you bathe?
taint,
That's how
your
simple the question is. Do
No,
you
no,
bathe?
no, because like clearly people bathe. They got bathrooms in their house and shit.
Motherfuckers do not
Do they
bathe.
wash their ass? Do they wash themselves completely? That's the real question.
That's after the fact. Do they bathe? Because some motherfuckers don't bathe.
No, my
daily.
point is the ones that do bathe don't completely bathe. Some of them, but that's all kinds of people.
Nah, I'm telling you,
It's not just white people,
It's
you
gonna be all
stupid
kinds. Hold on.
motherfucker.
I would say it's all kinds,
simple
but the
motherfucker.
majority is gonna be white folk. I'm telling you, the majority is white folk.
Like, if you want to break it down proportionately, if there's like 60% white people and X amount of them don't wash their asshole, like
I say they don't wash
I
legs down.
guarantee legs down.
Yeah, legs down.
You're stupid as
The bitch
fuck.
I was married to didn't wash her legs. She just let the soap run down her fucking legs.
The bitch you were married to is about the dumbest human being I have ever heard about. White, black, or anything in between.
But there is a
you
bunch
can't judge white people based on.
That's
It's like I
not
can't
just-
judge black people based on your dumb ass.
Well, look, that's just not her. It's not just her. There is a whole plethora of white folks that I have met that say they don't wash
You
their
need
legs.
to record these conversations and bring them to the table.
All right, got you, 'cause I'm
Because,
telling
like,
you,
I
man.
don't know what dozens of people you have
It fucks
interacted
me
with
up.
and specifically asked, do you wash yourself from the legs down?
It fucks me up.
Like,
I'm telling
that's
you, bro.
so
When that shit
fucking
came
foul.
out, when Ashley Kutcher and what's ever that bitch Mila
I heard of
Kunis-
people that don't wash their feet because they think just like the soapy water washes the bottom of their feet.
It's the same thing when people talk about that wash their legs.
Stupid. It's so stupid. Like, I can't fucking fathom how these people are so stupid, but I'm not blaming their race on it. Their gender, their whatever. These are just stupid human
bruh,
beings.
but I'm
Whether they're
telling you,
white, black, Asian,
majority of
Puerto
them
Rican.
that don't wash their body correctly or don't bathe on a consistent basis, it's gonna be the Caucasian folks, bro. It's just like how they out here running when it's cold as fuck and raining and shit. And they don't
No,
give a
it's
fuck about
got these. One has nothing to do with the other.
I know it
has
doesn't,
nothing
but
to
that's
do
just
with
I'm
the
just
other.
saying. That's how it is.
Nothing to do with the other.
That- I'm
Not one
telling
got
you.
nothing to do with the other.
I know it though, but I'm just saying.
All these stank ass
I
motherfuckers are
guarantee you.
stanking because of their own personal hygiene habits,
I'm
not because of the
telling you.
color of their skin.
I'm telling you,
You're
go.
ridiculous.
When you talk to motherfuckers, man, you just bring it up. Hey, man, yeah, do you wash every day? Like, do you shower? Nah, man, sometimes I don't.
Do you wash
Sometimes-
every day?
Yeah.
Like, where does this come up? I'm not asking people at my job if they wash every day. What is wrong with you?
I'm
Is
just
this
saying,
like your
man, I'm trying-
standard? This your standard conversation when you're walking around
No,
at
I'm
your
trying-
job?
I'm trying
You
to-
stand there waiting for
I'm
the
trying
oil
to
to
help
get
you
pumped
get
into
a
the
poll
tank.
going so you
No,
know what's
I don't
going
give a
on.
fuck about this poll. I know dirty motherfuckers. I have smelled stank ass people, and I have smelled stank ass people of all colors, dog. It ain't white people, it ain't black people, it's stank ass
Oh,
people.
I know it ain't, but
I
what
come
I'm
across
saying
some
is
smelly ass
the
brown
majority of the
motherfuckers.
motherfuckers that don't be washing their ass on a consistent basis, I'm telling you, is the Caucasian folks.
There's
Ladies and
absolutely
gentlemen,
no
hit me up.
legitimacy.
Hit me up.
to
Matter of fact, hit
your-
both of us up.
There's
Because
no
Drew is not in this
legitimacy.
conversation right now. But hit us up. Basically,
Hey,
basically
listen,
Flip
y'all.
Show. And it's like, what?
Because he knows you are
Hey, listen,
ignorant.
y'all.
He knows you are ignorant motherfucker right now. Up
But
here
he knows I'm
spousing
right.
some bullshit.
Hold on. See, he knows I'm right.
I can't speak on that, man. I've worked with some stanky people. I do construction, so
Yeah, I do construction too.
Talk to him, man. I've smelled the
I've
stankiness of
smelled
people.
some. So for me, it's the Romanians that have had the highest funk off them.
That's because they don't use no deodorant and shit. It's against their religion.
Yeah,
their
the
belief.
fucking the onion perfume coming off from
turmeric.
Romanian after 12-hour
Yeah,
day
hey, look,
is
man.
fucking
Look,
something
where I
else.
work, there's pretty much everybody's white. So the stinky people are white. You know what
Well,
I'm saying? But if I
see-
worked somewhere where there was like 50% black people, I guarantee you half the stanky people would be black
Yeah,
people.
but I guarantee it, those black people, when they go home, they're going to take a shower. You
Yeah,
see
but
what
it
I'm
doesn't.
saying?
It doesn't matter if you take a shower if you don't wash your legs.
Look,
If you stand in that funky
you have
water,
to
if you just
start-
let it
you
run
have to
down your
start-
legs,
There's
no.
a difference between a shower and a rinse.
Exactly. You got to start.
When you just rinse your car, it's not clean.
But
But
if
you
these are
wash your
people,
car, it
but
gets clean.
But what you're talking about is like if I wash my cars but I don't wash my wheels. If I wash my car but I don't wash the glass.
No, you can, like,
or the
you
wheels.
could-
like you're talking about an incomplete bathing style. There are people that get in the shower, you said,
There is a
and they
complete
don't
style,
wash
and
their
then-
legs because the
yes.
soap and water just runs
That is
down their
absolutely
legs,
do the rundown.
and they think that's enough.
That is the
That is a
sub-question.
subpar bathing
Yes,
procedure,
exactly. That's
which is a
secondary.
problem for anybody, regardless of the color of
that's
their
the
skin.
secondary
That may be a
question, too.
true. That may be a fact.
That's
May-
a se- there's a
there may
second
be
question.
some correction on his fucked up sources because, yeah. I've been asked a lot of white people about that, but I've heard that people that do the rundown.
Where are you getting this? You've heard this.
I heard
This is
obviously
bullshit.
on the radio. Where I've heard to get
Cause
all
see,
my
this
sources.
This is what they talk about on the radio?
Yeah,
Is this how this bleeds into our
this is how
podcast?
it-
Yeah.
Because of the
This is how it
radio?
happened. Because it all came from that interview with
You need to stop listening to KYS.
I listen to all kinds
You
of
motherfucker.
shit. But I'm saying it's majority white folk. I'm trying to tell you, it really is. You can go out there. I'm telling you, bro.
I don't categorize people like that. I categorize stinking ass people as stinking ass people.
Oh, yeah,
I ain't
people
worried.
stink.
I ain't
I get
worried
that.
about what color their skin is. I'm not like,
I'm
oh, look at all
just
these
saying.
dirty ass white people. I'm like, you
I'm
smell
just
these
saying
smelly
the
ass motherfuckers.
that I've heard don't shower and bathe on a daily basis. I'm talking about bathing, washing yourself. Do you actually wash yourself every day? Some people do not wash themselves every day. Now, when it goes to how do you wash yourself, that's secondary. You might hop in the shower every day, but do you wash correctly every day?
Exactly my point. What you're talking about is people not bathing correctly.
I know. I'm
And
talking
that's-
about people taking a shower on a daily. washing their
but
ass.
not bathing themselves correctly if they do take a shower every day. If you take a shower every day and you just let the soap and water run down your legs and you think that's good enough, you're fucking retarded.
Some people, that's what I'm saying. Some people, that's
Some
the
people are
secondary part of
retarded,
it.
but it's got nothing to do with the color of their skin. You say the majority of them are going to be white. Like,
Yes, because
that's retarded, Mike.
That's
retarded. The majority of
that-
stinking ass motherfuckers don't know how to bathe themselves properly.
bruh.
That's what their problem is. Or they don't have access to the proper facility to bathe themselves
Even-
properly.
I'm telling you.
That's what their problem is, and it has nothing to do with the color of their skin. It has everything to do with their access to
it's
proper
not-
facilities.
It's not even color scheme.
You
I'm gonna say
stupid
that background.
motherfucker.
I'm trying to tell you.
It's the background.
Look, it's the back. Exactly.
That's
I'm
background
telling
is
you.
fine because that's cultural. Somebody didn't
Exactly.
teach you to wash your
They didn't
ass.
learn how to wash
and that's
their ass.
a cultural thing. It has nothing to do with the color of their skin because they're stinking ass
It's
everybody.
the same shit. I'm telling you,
It's
but
stank
majority
ass
of these
everybody.
It's stank ass everybody. But I'm saying the majority of them is gonna be white folk.
Of the stanking people. How will you come up with that? Because there's no way to do that as like a test in a legitimate way where you just walk around the street and you put like a meter on somebody and it says this motherfucker's stanking ass.
No,
and you
I'm
say,
saying,
well, how do you
I'm not
identify? Are
saying
you white? Are
stinking
you
ass.
black?
I'm saying, all right.
Do you bathe? No, because what you
bathe daily?
the only
I'm
way to
telling you.
really do this properly is you have a multiple people on the street sniffing people saying yes or no, and if you get the thumbs down, then we got to ask you the questions: what's your gender? What's your race? How do you identify? All this stuff,
It's
and,
real simple.
then we got to ask
Hey,
them questions
y'all
about
motherfuckers
bathing.
bathe daily.
Do you bathe
Do
every
you
day?
bathe daily or
When
not?
you bathe, do you actually take soap and touch it to yourself and rub it on yourself somehow with a washcloth or with a loofah or with your bare hands? Like, do you take soap
bare
and
hands cleaner.
scrub that shit
That
all
bare
over
hand cleaner, I
yourself?
don't think that's not getting you right.
You don't think bare hands cleans you right?
Not getting you right. It's not exfoliating your skin right, man.
Yeah.
You gotta exfoliate that shit, man. You gotta get that motherfucking crust off your ass.
You're an absurd human being, my
You
friend.
gotta, man, you gotta be clean,
You're an absurd
bro.
human being.
You think washing with your hands is getting yourself clean?
Yeah, man, suds it up, bro. You get everywhere. You get everywhere you exfoliate with your motherfucking hands. I don't know, my hands are motherfucking exfoliators. I touch myself and skin comes apart. Like, I don't know what kind of bullshit you talking about.
Christ. Jesus
I got the chemical shit, I take it to gym, man. That fucking, whatever they call it, defense soap that's like antibacterial and all that shit.
exfoliates. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, man, I self-exfoliate.
It's got loofah fingertips.
Got fingernails, you know what I'm saying? We're getting in there.
Fucking A, bro.
I'm handling my business.
Jesus fucking A. I'm glad ain't nobody regulating this shit. You sure would have shut this shit the fuck down. Jesus Christ, man.
What, are you upset
There'll
now?
be a drone flying over my crib. Probably within the next 8.5 minutes, they're gonna be like, yeah, we're just gonna have to monitor this motherfucker.
The show's not even out yet. It's not gonna happen.
Conspiracy theory going on over
It's
there.
still
They can
just
feel
between
the
us.
vibe. They can feel the vibe.
It's still
like
just between us now.
It's like
They
the
got
little, the fucking, the little glowing shit that they was looking for in the damn Venom.
The little glowing.
Yeah, you know the little animals. When they returned to Venom, they was always looking for that the little orb or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Chip or
I
whatever
know
the fuck they
about
were looking
that.
for. Yeah.
This motherfucker here.
What the fuck, man? Y'all motherfuckers, man.
It's us, yeah. This is all us.
Man. Look, when we go, y'all, we go to Pink Box.
This motherfucker, he gonna make the rules.
I'm gonna be in the booth, man, just laid up.
You're gonna be like just like this, like barely with it,
I don't know
man.
if I'll be able to deal with all y'all. I'm just gonna have to just edible it up.
Yeah, bro, I was completely trash the other day. We went out, got some pink fox, came back, a motherfucker shit.
Yeah, I sent him the joint when I seen it pop up. I sent it to him for the open house or whatever it was.
Yeah, they were doing a tasting.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Up in the city. Pink Fox in the house doing the damn thing.
Yeah, man.
We'll go see that fucker here in a couple weeks. Hopefully,
See
hang
you
out,
soon, bruh.
do some things.
Yes, sir. Gonna do all things, man. I'm gonna get some gear from him, man. He got them chef fucking.
The Jew wants a chef jacket.
Shirts, man, was fucking. It's the whole real. It's like that Gordon Ramsay joint, man, with the buttons.
Yeah.
On, you know what I mean? I was like, yo, I got the hat. That motherfucker black with the pink fox joint. I'm like, bruh. You ain't even gotta say Jew on that motherfucker. I just got the hat, that motherfucker, bruh. Fuck, that chicken gonna be amazing, bro.
So that chick's gonna be amazing.
Shit gonna be on time, son. Chef Jew out there.
The coach's gonna bring it out. The chef jacket's gonna bring it out. He's gonna bring an extra up with it.
I might have to get the hat too. Fuck it. You know what I'm screaming?
If they got the
God
matching
damn.
hat, you got to get that.
Oh, I got
Oh,
that.
yeah, if they have the matching hat to
Oh,
go
yeah,
with
if they
it,
got the
yeah.
matching hat, you already know. I got to get two of them. One just unused, and then one for used, you know what I mean? I gotta keep one in mint, gourmet condition, luscious status, you know what I'm screaming?
Like a collector.
Yeah,
like a
that's
true
what I'm-
collector.
Yeah, hell yeah. They make like a little glass case for it, or plexiglass case for it, you know what I mean?
You're not gonna do real glass.
Probably not.
Plexiglass a little safer, I think.
Yeah, it ain't gonna bust on you.
It's
you
not
can
gonna
trust
be
it. Can you just
nearly
buy
as-
real glass like that at the Home Depot and shit like that, or you gotta actually go like
Yeah,
a
you can
glass
order a
store?
case.
Got to go to the glass store, but you probably order it through Home
I got
Depot.
a case for the wife's brooch. You can order a case.
A case of glass.
Or you can put it up like I did the display at the house. Get one of those, what the fuck are they called, man? Them fucking, the joints where you got a key, open it up, put it in. One of them cases I got on the wall. I can't
Cabinet? China cabinet?
Shadow box, that's what they're called. Shadow
shadow
box. You do one of them.
Like a shadow box with a safe in the back of it or something?
No, just a shadow box. This is a clear joint. Put it up, put the hat on it, put the hat in it, and put like pink fox stuff all around it. You know what I mean?
You'll have to help the Jew with that for his
Yeah.
pink fox display. You put it on the wall next to the pictures of your children.
Or next to the fish, one of the two.
Yeah, that might be better. The fish. I don't know.
You see what Lil Boosie did, right? That motherfucker got his own fucking Lil Boosie.
Now, who's that? Whose kid is this?
He's not a kid. He's an actual adult. This
One of these
motherfucker-
dumbass rappers with a Lil
Oh,
in
it's
their
not
name.
like, fuck, it's not like a 36 Mafia kid or something like that?
He was, he had that song.
We're gonna have somebody from
That's
Atlanta.
not, that's not DJ Paul's son.
Yeah, or somebody from Atlanta's kid, you know what I mean?
But he made his
Lil
own
Wayne's
lake.
nephew or something.
Made his own lake, threw a whole bunch of fish up in that bitch, man.
Oh,
But
well, so I'm screaming.
then act like a damn fool, because I guess he caught this big ass fucking catfish probably about this motherfucker long out that bitch.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
I said, man, why are you surprised that you caught a fish out the lake you just put all them fish in?
Yeah, what he retarded. That don't make no
I
difference.
was like, man, that's kind of stupid. You can't be surprised that you caught that.
They gotta eat.
You put that in there.
Yeah, I mean, motherfucker gotta eat.
I mean, maybe because how big he got.
Well, yeah, I would think he put it in there, and there wasn't anything that big when he put it in there.
yeah.
Well, yeah, but if you don't feed these, you don't get these motherfuckers nothing to eat. Catfish is just gonna keep on eating. Catfish gonna eat whatever.
Yeah, I was saying, don't they eat, they bottom feeders?
Yeah, they'll eat, but they'll eat, they eat fucking,
They'll eat live fish too.
they eat live fish like a motherfucker. They'll eat other catfish and they'll eat other fish, like regular, like bass and shit like that. Little bluegills won't eat like catfish, but catfish will eat.
They'll eat
all that
bluegills
shit.
and bass and whatever
Yeah,
else.
catfish eat whatever, yeah. 'Cause they're aggressive as fuck. You're supposed to be bottom feeders, but hey, when you're hungry.
But they garbage disposals, basically.
Yeah, when you hungry,
They're
you
like
hungry.
tiger sharks.
You eat. you
Yeah, they gonna get whatever there is to eat.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's time to eat. It's time to eat, motherfucker.
Oh, that's what I meant to send you. That fucking crazy looking thing that came out the ocean. Looked like a, I don't know, looked like a jelly
We gonna
alien
catch.
kind of head.
I'm gonna hopefully catch something. We're gonna be. I'm out to the 27th
Hold on, what month?
of this month. We
From
going-
what to what? Because all you said, you're out this
27th,
Out to
weekend.
27.
That week, that day. I think. Well, 27th that day. Well, either way, that weekend. I'm out that Sunday.
The weekend following the 27th.
Okay, the
We get up
22nd,
27th.
yeah.
27th, maybe a Friday. 27th to Thursday, so 30th or some shit like that.
I'm going to the calendar real quick.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Michael's pulling up the calendar.
That's Sunday the
So
month I'm out.
it's a Thursday. So Thursday to Sunday.
Yeah, but it's just Sunday, really.
All right.
So
And
y'all
that'll be a
podcast.
late one. So probably just do it up at your crib.
Yeah.
Be simple.
I was trying to get me a spot in Tennessee because, like, I travel to the same damn places all the time.
So you're trying to go somewhere new?
So I was trying to go somewhere different, right? So I looked up Kentucky, and the closest spot in Kentucky was like 8.5 hours. And I'm like, that's a lot for like 2 days, you know what I mean? So I was like,
So you just gonna go fishing?
let me look at like a 5. Well, that was the plan, you know what I mean? Let me look at like a 5-hour ride, you know what I mean? So that put me in Tennessee. So I typed in, I'm just Googling lakes, you know what I mean? Lake cabins near.
Yeah.
Well, first I would Google Tennessee rivers or Tennessee lakes or Kentucky lakes, and I'm like, all right, MapQuest. All right, yeah, that's too far. All right, and then I'm like, all right, now let me look up cabins and shit, right? So I started looking up this one spot. It's close to Tennessee. It's like the lake is on the border. You know what I mean? Like half the lake is in Tennessee and the other half is in Virginia.
Yeah.
So
Ain't bad then.
spot we at
Sounds
is
like a
gonna
good
be in
amount
Virginia.
of good amount to drive.
A little bit. They said, she looked it up, Lisa looked it up and said Bristol, Tennessee was 20 miles away. So, but I was
And
talking
that's
to John
right there
and
on
them.
the edge. That's part Virginia, part
that's-
Tennessee.
And that's like over the water from where we're staying. So it could be 45-minute ride at the most, depending on how you get there. You know what I mean? If it's back ass roads or if you're going around the lake or whatever the fuck it be, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I talked to John and them, they was talking about it's like 8.5 hours out there to fucking Bristol, Tennessee. So
That is not
I don't
true.
know.
That's not
Nah,
true.
I thought I looked up it was 5.
It's not true. 5 to 6, I would say.
That's what I thought I looked up was 5.
So you and the old lady
5:30.
going down?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Look at him now.
Well, see, I wanted to do this when it was warm,
Yeah.
but like our weekends are all fucked up. Like, got a lot of shit going on already.
Yeah, because y'all got kids and all kinds of shit.
Well, fuck the kids, you know what I mean?
God damn, this.
This is a fuck the kids weekend, you know? Shout out to the
Yeah.
fuck the kids weekend. I'm a firm believer.
There you go.
You got fucking kids. Get yourself a fuck them kids weekend, right? And just pawn them off on somebody and go do you, boo, for
There you
fucking
go.
a day, man.
Yeah,
Treat yourself.
man,
You know what
look
I'm
at
saying?
you, man. Good
Like, 'cause that's
job,
gonna
man.
lead the inner fucking spirit out of keeping dealing with these little fuckers until you ain't gotta deal with
Look
these
at
fuckers no
her.
more. You
Yeah,
know?
man, you got to keep that inner peace.
Yeah, you
He's
gotta
fucking
just get
evolving
away from
over
these
here.
fuckers, you know what I mean? Be
Oh,
like, all right.
Jubu doing some things to this man.
Just
Go
live,
ahead,
you know what I mean?
Jubu.
I'm just gonna go do this. But I'm gonna be fishing, you already know this.
I know that part,
It's right
but-
on the water, but it's gonna be cold, see, so like, I mean, it's fucking 3 weeks from now, so it's probably gonna be cold more than likely.
It ain't going to be
It ain't
hot.
gonna be.
Ain't gonna be
Yeah,
hot.
it ain't gonna be.
It
Yeah.
might not be cold.
might be
Hopefully I catch a day where it's
pleasant.
60 to 70, you know what I mean? And
You might get. Yeah, you might get that.
Hopefully it'll be comfy.
yeah, but we're gonna go over there and check out Bristol.
Oh, yeah, you're going to walk
Tennessee.
around Bristol?
Yeah, they got a casino over there, so
This motherfucker.
we're gonna
Yeah.
go over there and handle some business. But we're not making too much noise because they said it's dry over there.
Dry County?
Oh yeah.
So that means BYOB, I guess, everywhere.
That means
Yeah, that means you gotta be smart about your
that
shit.
means have a couple drinks at the hotel and go to
Yeah.
the fucking lake the next day. That's what that means.
and don't
That
be
means chill the
carrying your
fuck
shit
out.
around. Yeah.
No, we're getting a lake. This house is on the water.
That's what I'm saying. You just go there and have a couple drinks there and chill.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
don't
that
leave
means-
the lake.
You can't buy shit.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh no, we gotta go out and see what the town is. You know what I
No,
mean?
no, no. What I'm saying is you can't buy drinks. Like if you
Yeah.
go out and about,
Oh, yeah,
you
yeah.
ain't getting no drinks out on your date. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah, I know that. That's fine.
Just everything that can be done up
I don't-
around this way when
I
you're
don't
out and
really,
about.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be doing down there.
I don't drink like that. I mean, I had 2 last night, but that was first time probably since Jen's little shindig.
Yeah. You've been doing good with your drinking. I gotta give you that. You've been doing all right.
So
He's a damn near civilized human being.
Yeah, look at that Jubu inspiration right there, man.
Man, we was
Shit.
getting wild last night up in there, fucking eating that. Went to Firebirds, motherfuckers. Goddamn, bro. I blew up, man. I went crazy.
yeah, we shouldn't have been in that place. We ain't belonging there.
See, y'all ain't belonging there.
Nah, we ain't belonging there.
Nah, we was fine.
We all fuck these motherfuckers. This bitch over here. These motherfuckers. That bitch. Hey, y'all, man. There's like a lot of normal people looking at us. Am I being loud? What? Yes, you're being loud. You're talking like that. Bring it down.
Nah, you're tripping, man.
I'm going all out. Fuck it. Eating everything. Give me salad, dessert. Fuck it. Servitor up in here.
Yeah, man, I was getting busy. I had a good old meal.
Delicious.
I spent all kinds of money.
He's like, I've never seen Mason this fucked up. I was like, I've seen him fucked up a couple times like this. When? I'm like, I don't remember when, motherfucker. Y'all
On
goddamn
occasion.
women never know what the goddamn day. Y'all like, oh, the Thursday. It was
On
like
occasion.
3
I do
Ain't
this.
nobody remember that.
I do this occasionally. But yeah,
One of the times mushrooms was involved.
Oh yeah.
quite possibly.
that one.
Quite possibly.
It was at the Expo Center,
Yeah,
too. I
the
think it was
Sexpo.
hammered at the Sexpo Center. I think.
Yeah, we was nice up in that motherfucker. When we got that second break, oh man.
God damn.
We was good. Got that second break and came back in. We
Yeah,
was
out there
great.
laughing our asses off in the
God
fucking
damn
car.
it.
Sexpo place, man. Jesus fuck.
We've taken you to some real crazy places, huh, Jew?
Yeah, see, look, it's not our fault though. It ain't our fault. He's the one that brought up the Sexpo, remember?
Things happen. Places get gone to. You know what I mean? It happens.
Yeah, but we're gonna go down there. Actually, it's Abington, I think, VA, which is where the actual spot is. So hopefully I'll be able to catch some fish.
Oh, I mean, if they got water, I imagine you'll figure out a way to pull a fish or two
I've been
out.
craving some fish. I don't know why.
You mean you want to
Craving
eat
to eat it?
fish?
Yeah, I fuck with some fish. Like when I go to the beach.
Yeah.
When I go to Florida, I'll eat fish.
Is it fish that you catch? You'll eat it when you've caught
Yeah,
it?
when I caught it, yeah.
Oh shit, alright.
But I fuck with catfish. Like I have fucked with catfish and bass.
Would you noodle?
Nah.
Bravo, sir.
He said,
I
nah.
can't. My hands.
You don't want to risk it.
I can't risk it, and my hands cramp up and lock up on me 2 different ways.
Oh, Jesus.
All different ways, because I mean they're been like that, you know.
Yeah, that would be a real
I know
problem.
how that is.
Especially with me, with my line of work, you know what I mean. So I can't be in there just trying to be in there sieged, you know what I mean, and be out there trying to pry your finger straighten out like.
Trying to pull a catfish out by the mouth
I was over there
with your bad
I was
shoulder.
at fucking Safeway the other day, bro, and I literally couldn't straighten my fucking finger out, bro. That joint was locked down.
Coming from a motherfucker that said he grabbed a shark in its mouth.
I'm over here trying to fucking literally straighten this bitch out, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna have to call somebody, bro. Like, I can't. What the
Yeah.
fuck? Like, I
That shit
can't walk
happens to
around
me.
looking like this, bro. You know what I mean? And it took about a minute and a half of me just like prying on that bitch and straightening it back out.
You gonna fuck it up by doing
I
that.
know. So I was like,
He said, I know, but still do it.
well, I wasn't really prying it, but I'm just like,
Yeah,
God
you
damn,
were,
what we-
bitch. You ain't got lie.
We gonna
You
work.
just said you were.
Yeah, but I wasn't really like, we gonna pop it in a place Mel Gibson like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm
I
just like,
guarantee you started out that
I
way.
was guided, you know
Guarantee you
what I
started
mean?
out that way.
So I'm like, well, yeah, because it usually does that. So usually I straight out. But once I did, I was like, oh yeah, that motherfucker ain't moving, bro. Let me just ease it up on in there, Yanni. And she finally done slid up in there.
You're a nut job, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you, because my shit gets like, my shit started when I was like 23. That shit happened to me. I remember when it happened when my hands locked up on me. It was in Ocean City. Woke up one morning, my shit was just locked up, man. Fucking came to find out I got carpal tunnel and tendonitis in my hands. They gave me a shot in this one. I never got the shot in this one. I mean, for a while, for months, you know how when you tie your shoe and you don't tie the other one, how off it feels?
Right.
For like months, my hands felt like that. Like I was like, I gotta go get this other shot to bounce this shit out because this shit don't feel right. But then they told me, they're like, yo, if it doesn't get any better, you got to have surgery. I'm like, okay, does the surgery fix it? They're like, nah, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I'm like, so what the fuck is the point of getting surgery then? if it's not gonna fucking fix the problem. Because I can't touch cold, wet metal. I can't touch it bare hand. If I do, my shit, gang signs. I'm throwing up sets. That's how I know what he said when he got. I was like, oh nigga, you probably tried to pull that ball. I know you did. Nah, that shit just fucks it up even more because you'll feel it all up in here.
The old times.
I only feel that whenever I'm be golfing. Now that started, they're in here in the front. When I really be cranking it. Hey, I gotta get my golf game back together. We was out there stroking today. It was a little bit. No, it wasn't a little bit. It was like cold.
All kinds of shit. That whole sentence, he was cranking. They out there stroking.
Yeah, we was out there stroking, but it was cold.
Yeah, fucking. Why wouldn't you do it yesterday instead of today? Yeah, that's the same thing I told my son.
Yeah, Saturday would have been better.
Well, Saturday was better, but we were busy.
My son wanted to go. He was on skateboard. Oh yeah. Y'all was out there doing that.
And John said he had basketball or some shit he was doing.
Got you.
Something he was available Sunday, so I'm like, whatever.
But hold on. Didn't you see the weather? Well, no, you don't. You never.
No, I knew it was gonna be cold. I knew yesterday was a better day. I knew it was gonna be 60 yesterday and cold today, 30, 40.
Yeah, but there wasn't anybody else on the golf course, was there?
Nah, it was a couple people. But it was a lot windier all day than it was supposed to be. Like it was supposed to only be windy till the morning and then be done. But it was real windy out there like the whole time. So that other than that, when it wasn't windy, it wasn't too bad. But the wind was just like anywhere, just take the life right out of you.
Fuck
know?
Yeah.
Like you could deal with 30ish degree weather, but 30th with a 15 mile an hour wind, you know what I mean, or like an 8 is not.
Because that shit
not actually. Yeah.
Anything under 50 with
I had to pull over jump, you know what I mean, with just showing, you know what I mean, my work shit. I had that, which I needed that. That fuck saved my life.
That shit cut you, man. Fuck that. But I ain't golfing in no goddamn cold ass shit anyway. Though.
But it was like I said, it wasn't a super lot, but it was nice though, cause like it was almost like we was the only motherfuckers out there. Although we weren't, but we didn't have to worry about running up on anybody or anybody running up on us. Like Dewey's golf with John's little son-in-law. He was just fucking. He ain't never been before. We like, go ahead, motherfucker. Keep on hitting him. Ain't nobody out here. You know, fuck them. You know what I mean? Don't worry about us. You know what I mean? We ain't really keeping score. We keeping score, but we ain't really keeping score. Like if it's within 2 feet, pick that bitch up. We ain't gonna sit around, smack it in the fucking hole. We ain't gonna wait on all that. You know what I mean? That's in there. That's in there. You know what I mean?
My homies, they want me to go golfing with them, but I don't. Like, man, I went to Top Golf with them once, but that was it. I ain't never like been on the course.
They want to go to real golfing, or they want to Top Golf?
Nah, Top Golf. I'll go ahead and do Top Golf with them, but going on the course. Cause them motherfuckers, man, they get drunk. You know, I ain't.
Well, yeah.
That's what a lot of people are doing out there, bro.
Motherfuckers just get the real people that go out there. They be like betting during, and
that's what they do.
They be drinking, and then whoever wins buys the alcohol.
Yeah, that's what they do.
It's what it is. So it doesn't ever pay off to win.
So you're pretty much betting whatever the tab is, and whoever wins.
Well, probably, yeah, pretty much. Well, whatever. You're betting on. Some people bet on. I mean, you can bet on everything. They got so much stupid shit. Like it's more than just betting on the hole. Like they got one. Like you can bet on who hits the fucking the green or whatever.
But this is your private game that you're playing. You got all these.
Yeah, this is like us four. You know what I mean? It'd be like, all right, we're playing $1 a hole. Whoever wins the hole, whoever has a less amount of strokes in the hole wins this whole $1.
That's how my homies they do it.
If you get a birdie, if you get 2 strokes or 3 strokes, you get $2 or $1 extra. And then they're like, here's also shit if you can bet on landing in the fairway or people not hitting the rough or people landing on the green. And then you also, if you're within a couple feet of the green.
See, it seems to me like it's enough to
that
just
could be another shit on
play
top.
Golf. Like I'd be like, I just
you can just play golf, but a lot of motherfuckers be
and these cats, man, the cats I know, they like diehards.
Yeah,
because I mean they watch golf.
These are cats that drive to fucking Myrtle Beach and shit.
Yeah, that's it. When we go down there, the motherfuckers, there's a handful of them that go golfing.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
They're like, oh, we got a tea time in the morning. Oh, fucking nah.
Yeah, we don't. Like I said, we don't keep in it like that.
But they watch golf and they're like, you know, they get excited to watch. I'm like, I can't watch this shit. Like,
I watch it every now and then, but I'll watch maybe like 10 minutes of it. You know what I mean? Just fucking off.
Yeah. Like the camera don't even know what a ball is.
Yeah, but I don't really watch a lot. I'm not gonna sit there and watch a whole. Like, I'm not gonna sit there for a
They
day.
will
day
watch a
watching around the
whole
gallon.
tournament, whatever the fuck it is.
Well, fuck that with that.
It's all right though. I mean,
that
it's not. It ain't. I mean, it's fun. I enjoy it. You know, I mean, it's relaxing.
Yeah, I'd rather
yeah,
play
I
than
mean, playing
bet.
it, yeah, but watching that
I'd
shit.
play.
Watching
I'm not betting, I'm not watching.
But I mean, it's something that you got to play. The more and more you play, the better you are at it.
Well, that's anything.
Yeah. But it's like the more you get addicted to it, I think.
Yeah,
is the way
yeah.
it
It's
is.
like the more you play. Like you'll play like 5 days a week for like 2 months, and then you're fucking amazing, and then you stop playing, and then you suck. Like me, when I was playing golf like a motherfucker, I don't remember when that was. When I was working
Some
nights.
years back,
When
yeah.
I was working nights, I was playing golf a lot, and I was hitting the ball, fucking like.
Like Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, like Happy Gilmore. Like my one pitching wedge was I was hitting it like 120 yards and shit. Now I'm hitting it like 40. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Well-
and that's halfway because my swing. I swing like a bitch because my shoulder fucked up. But it's the other because I lost my swing by not fucking doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know how to swing. It's like riding a bike. You can get on a bike and still ride. You know what I mean? But
But you'd probably be wise to not go bunny hopping
yeah,
through
I'm
the
not gonna
ditch.
start doing no
Yeah.
ollies out
You know what I'm
this bitch
saying?
and rail grinding out this motherfucker.
right,
You know what I
right.
mean? First off, I never could do
Ladies-
that fancy shit before.
Ladies and gentlemen, with that said, we're going to have to bring this episode of Mason and French Show to a
yeah.
close. I'd like to thank you for listening. I'd like to encourage you to listen to old episodes as well as new episodes.
Like, share, subscribe, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right. Be nice to people that look like you. Be nice to people that don't look like you. Don't be a dick.
Oh
Lord
yeah,
bless my love,
shout
ladies and
out to
gentlemen.
Pink Fox, man. Check them out, and also Wishing Wellness. They got some good fire.
Wishing wellness and the homie Drew.
You like
helping
that?
people get signed up and get fire with the Cushmans.
You like the Kush man?
Yeah, the fire. Very nice. But yeah, so thank you to everybody. Anybody
Yeah.
that's still listening, we appreciate you. And keep grinding on the shit that you're trying to get done, because that is how things get done.
We believe in you.
Let's hit them with. Do you have Mike and us together, or you have Mike severed?
Huh?
What?
In the music column.
What song by
I
Mike?
only got two.
Well, but, you only.
Oh, I got the.
You ain't never get. You don't got nothing in there where we ever go down or anything. Me, you, and Mike, or me, you, and King, or just me. And you?
Yeah, no, there was no.
It was just me and King do some duets.
Yeah, it's just something with you and Jay.
All right, just let's
One or two of those. But
let's roulette it then.
you want to Jew-let it?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, we're gonna go with "Fought the Screw"
Fought the screw.
by the Jew Unit from November 10th, 2016.
Man, all right.
You want to listen to "Fought the Screw"? Or are you gonna go with something you want to roulette it again?
Well, see,
You wanna-
I really like Fought the Screw, right? But I don't like Karma, right? Because I don't want to fight the screw again. You know what I mean?
It's already been out there.
Fair
You've been
enough.
there.
You want to go with "Drive Mad" from the week before?
No, let's just go with I Fought the Screw,
Yeah.
man. We got it.
You've already done it before.
I Fought the Screw got pulled, man. We got to. God damn it. God damn it.
It's
All right.
funny, he can remember once you tell him the title to the
I
shit.
fought the screw in the screw wood. I fought the screw in the screw wood.
All right.
That when you fucked your finger up, wasn't it?
Damn it.
All right.
Now I don't remember which fucking flat tire that was or whatever car that was. But God damn it. It ain't never happened.
All right. So stay tuned for this Jew Unit song, and we'll see you on
Oh,
Thursday.
yeah.
Have a
Real
good
spare, man. Not the donut. A real spare. They come in handy. Oh, we rolling. All right. Are we rolling?
Yeah, give it a sec.
All right, here we. Did I hear something?
Drums will start in another second. I told you it's a shitty fucking route.
Yeah, but you didn't tell me it was a. Oh, here we go. Hell yeah. Hey. Hey. Hell yeah. All right, I don't know if y'all ready, but another story Life of the Jew. You know how we do. Driving down the road doing 45, hauling ass in my Subaru. Had to pull over cause the tire was squealing. I bought the screw and the screw on. Had a flat tire on the fucking road. Had it turned off of the highway. Pulled on the side road in front of the house. Motherfuckers looking at me through the window. Got a shotgun sitting by the door fully loaded. I think he's gonna shoot me cause he thinks I'm Mexican. I ain't Mexican, I'm a fucking American. Can't you see I got the new tire? Had that shit going. But I fucked it up, of course, you know. Hell yeah. Driving down the road, we're all at ass, yeah. Here we go. They probably weren't singing through this part. I don't know. I'm about to hear this shit 30 years ago. Top off the screw and the screw on. God damn it. Oh shit, I like that. That shit fucked me up. That was probably where I'm supposed to be singing. I bought the screw and the screw on. Got a flat tire on the fucking highway now. And they passing at me and they honking and they flicking me. Oh, fuck you. Did you see what I'm doing? Changing my tire on the fucking highway. You act like I'm trying to get some physical activity. I bought the screw and the screw on. Oh yeah, we got a nice warm-up track here. Cause I bought the screw and the screw on, yeah, fucking on the two. Well, next thing I know, I put the flat tire on the motherfucking car. Had 10 PSIs on the fucking road. How the fuck you gonna drive down the goddamn road? I was doing 3 fucking mile an hour on fucking 29 with the hazards on in my hand out the window like Ace Ventura. Everybody was looking at me like I was crazy. I only got 10 PSI, I'm about 50 PSI short of riding.